The human brain is a universe unto itself, a complex and intricate organ that governs every aspect of our existence. Within its intricate folds and neural networks, we experience the full spectrum of human emotion, from the heights of joy to the depths of despair, love, joy, fear, and, of course, desire. These emotions are not just fleeting feelings but are deeply rooted in our biology. This primal urge, woven into the fabric of our being, is essential for the continuation of our species. It drives us to connect, to bond, and to reproduce. But what happens within the 1.4 kilograms of gray matter when we encounter stimuli that ignite the flames of passion? How does the brain process these intense experiences? Let's embark on a journey to explore the fascinating intersection of neuroscience and eroticism. We'll delve into the mechanisms that underlie our most intimate desires. We often think of desire as something spontaneous and uncontrollable, a sudden rush of emotion that takes us by surprise. But beneath the surface, a complex interplay of neurochemicals and electrical impulses orchestrates this intricate dance. Neurotransmitters like dopamine and serotonin play crucial roles in how we experience pleasure and desire. Our brains are wired to seek out pleasure and reward. This drive influences our behavior, guiding us towards activities and experiences that bring us joy and satisfaction. This drive is deeply rooted in our evolutionary history, ensuring the survival of our species. From our earliest ancestors to modern humans, the pursuit of pleasure has been a constant. Adult content in its various forms effectively taps into this ancient circuitry. It leverages our brain's natural inclinations to capture our attention and evoke strong emotional responses. It offers a potent cocktail of visual and psychological cues that trigger specific responses within the brain's reward centers. These responses can be powerful, influencing our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors in profound ways. At the heart of our brain's pleasure response lies a remarkable neurotransmitter called dopamine. This tiny chemical messenger is responsible for some of the most profound experiences of joy and satisfaction that we can feel. This chemical messenger is often dubbed the feel-good molecule. It is synthesized in several areas of the brain, including the substantia nigra and the ventral tegmental area, and it plays a pivotal role in how we perceive pleasure. It plays a crucial role in motivation, reward, and addiction. When we achieve a goal or experience something enjoyable, dopamine is released, creating a sense of accomplishment and happiness. When we encounter something pleasurable, be it a delicious meal, a thrilling roller coaster ride, or, indeed, erotic stimuli, dopamine floods our brains. This release is not just a fleeting moment of joy, it is a complex process that involves multiple brain regions working in harmony. This surge creates a sense of euphoria and reinforces the behavior that led to the reward. It's like a natural high that our brain seeks to replicate, encouraging us to repeat the actions that caused it. Imagine a cascade of fireworks igniting within the brain's reward pathway. This vivid imagery helps us understand the intensity and the beauty of the dopamine response. This intricate network of neural structures, including the ventral tegmental area and the nucleus accumbens, lights up with activity when we encounter something desirable. These areas are crucial for the processing of rewards and the formation of habits. The release of dopamine within this pathway reinforces the pleasurable experience, making us crave it even more. This craving can drive us to seek out the same experiences repeatedly, sometimes to the point of obsession. This is the very mechanism that underlies addiction. When the brain's reward system is hijacked by substances or behaviors that cause excessive dopamine release, it can lead to compulsive seeking of those rewards, despite negative consequences. While adult content itself is not inherently addictive, the dopamine rush it triggers can be incredibly powerful, especially in individuals with underlying vulnerabilities. Understanding this pathway helps us grasp why certain behaviors can become so compelling and difficult to control. We are visual creatures. Our eyes are constantly scanning our environment, taking in a myriad of details and colors. This visual input is not just about seeing, it's about interpreting and understanding the world around us. Our brains are hardwired to prioritize and process visual information. This is because, from an evolutionary standpoint, being able to quickly identify and react to visual stimuli was crucial for survival. In fact, a significant portion of the human cortex is dedicated solely to vision. This extensive network allows us to perceive depth, motion, and even the smallest nuances in our surroundings. So, it's no surprise that visual stimuli play a crucial role in sexual arousal. The way we perceive beauty and attraction is deeply rooted in our visual processing capabilities. When we encounter erotic imagery, specialized areas of the brain, such as the fusiform face area and the extrastriate body area, spring into action. These regions are finely tuned to pick up on visual cues that signal attraction and desire. The fusiform face area, as its name suggests, is responsible for recognizing faces. It helps us identify familiar faces and interpret the emotions they convey. This area helps us distinguish individuals and read subtle facial expressions, including those associated with attraction and desire. The ability to read these cues is essential for social interactions and forming connections. The extrastriate body area, on the other hand, specializes in processing information about bodies. It allows us to recognize body shapes, movements, and postures. It helps us identify body shapes, postures, and movements that signal sexual availability and interest. This area is crucial for understanding nonverbal communication and physical attraction. These areas work in concert with the brain's reward pathway, creating a potent cocktail of visual and chemical stimulation. This intricate dance between different brain regions results in the powerful experience of desire and attraction. Section 4. From Pixels to Pleasure, the Psychology of Arousal. While the brain's response to adult content is undoubtedly rooted in biology, psychological factors also play a significant role in shaping our desires and experiences. Our individual preferences, learned associations, and cultural conditioning all influence what we find arousing and appealing. What one person finds alluring, another may find utterly mundane or even uninteresting. Our brains are constantly making associations between various stimuli and rewards. This is the basis of classical conditioning, a fundamental psychological concept. If we repeatedly encounter erotic content in conjunction with other pleasurable experiences, our brains may begin to associate those experiences with arousal. This can range from specific visual cues such as certain types of clothing or physical features, to more abstract concepts such as power dynamics or role-playing scenarios. Section 5. Experiments in Ecstasy. Unveiling the Secrets of Sexual Response. Scientists have long been fascinated by the intricacies and complexities of human sexual response. In the 1960s, pioneering researchers William Masters and Virginia Johnson conducted groundbreaking studies that revolutionized our understanding of human sexuality. Using a combination of observation and physiological measurements, they meticulously mapped out the 4 stages of sexual response: excitement, plateau, orgasm, and resolution. More recently, neuroscientists have used advanced brain imaging techniques, such as fMRI, to peer inside the brain during sexual arousal and orgasm. These studies have revealed a complex interplay of brain regions involved in reward, emotion, and sensory processing. For example, research has shown that the amygdala, a brain region associated with emotion and fear, actually becomes less active during orgasm, suggesting that the brain suppresses anxiety and fear responses during this intensely pleasurable experience.